This video is the next video in the trigonometry videos. In particular, this video is still looking at section 3, which is sine, cos and tan, but we're focusing in this video on finding an angle using sine, cos and tan. So as well as using sine, cos and tan to find sides, we can also use them to find angles. And it's very similar to how we would have completed the questions in the last video. So the best way to go about this is just doing a few questions. So question 3.10 says, find the measure of the angle x, give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So the first thing we ask ourselves, is it a right angle triangle? And this is a right angle triangle, so we write down SOHCAHTOA. Then what we have to do is we have to label the sides. So we're dealing with angle x here. So the side that's opposite angle x is 1. The side that's opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. And the last side is the adjacent. So in this example, we have the opposite and we have the hypotenuse. So we're looking for the one that has h and o, and the one that has h and o is sine. Next thing we do is we write that out. So it's the sine of x is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So in this case we get the sine of x is equal to the opposite, which is 1, over the hypotenuse, which is 2. So then x is going to be the sine inverse of 1 over 2. So you just type that into your calculator and you press equals to, and the answer you'll get is 30. So x is 30 degrees, and that's question 3.10 done. Question 3.11 is very similar. So it says, in the triangle ABC, BC is 1, AB is square root 3, find the angle BAC. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in the angle BAC, and that angle is up here. I'm going to call that angle x. So the next thing we do is ask ourselves, is it a right angle triangle? It is a right angle triangle, so we can write down SOHCAHTOA. And then we have to write in the sides. So the side that is opposite the angle x is 1, so that's the opposite. Opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, and the last one is the adjacent. So in this case, we have the opposite, which is 1, and the adjacent, which is square root 3. So we're looking for the one that has O and A in it, and the one that has O and A in it is tan. We write that out, and it is the tan of x is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So we have the tan of x is equal to the opposite, which is 1, over the adjacent, which is square root 3. So x then is going to be equal to the tan inverse of 1 over square root 3. So we get x is equal to 30 degrees. And that's the answer for question 3.11. That then is the end of this video. So using SOHCAHTOA, or sine, cos and tan, to find an angle in a right angle triangle.